Okay. Okay. Legend of the Sword. Legend of the Sword. Now, this trapdoor we weren't able to go down before because it's dark down there. And there was a missed encounter with some humanoids in a spear fight that one of the humanoids had a tinderbox on him. So I think you guys saw that last time, where we beat them. We got a spear, we got a tinderbox, and now we're able to go down this trapdoor. So this is a completely new area that we haven't been down yet. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So open trap door. Great. Okay. And I should be able to turn on this now because that's had some time to recharge. Okay. Kleenex, I thought millennials killed those. I don't put sugar in my tea actually. I'll put it in coffee. I actually used a bit of maple syrup or something in coffee, or honey. But, okay, here we go. Oh, Anna says, my grandma would always put lemon and honey in my tea when I had a cold, so that's what I go to when I'm not feeling well, but I don't drink it when I'm okay. I like cutting up some ginger and this power. Low power mode. Turn off low power. Don't do that. Okay. Sorry. I'm back. Okay. Drink all sugar and black tea these days. Some lemon is nice when available. I actually don't put lemon unless, yeah, I'll do boiled water and lemon and honey and chopped up ginger, like just some slices of ginger so that it gets the flavor, but you don't have to like strain it out or anything. Okay, so completely new area. You grasp the trapdoor's handle to test its weight. With a good hefty heave, you lift the wooden door up and flip it over on its hinges. As you do so, a foul and nauseating stench wafts upward from the opening. Within the open entrance, you can see a stairway leading down to darkness. Okay. Good. Good. Down. Down. With your men following, you make your way down the stone stairway into the darkness below and towards the source of the foul smell and decay. Suddenly, about 20 feet beneath the entrance, you step blindly onto something small and soft which squeals in agony. As you jump back in surprise, Deville, who is directly behind you, knocks into your back and accidentally pushes you forward. At the bottom of the steps, an apologetic Deville helps you to your feet. The filtered light, which reaches down from the trapdoor above, enables you to see a northerly passage that disappears into the darkness. I guess we stepped on a rat. Oh yeah, I don't put honey or anything in green tea at all. Yeah, eating with. Yikes. Yeah. Okay, look. Okay, so as well as the stairs, you can also see hammered into the west wall an iron bracket with unlit torch resting inside. Torch. And very important. And in the unlatched torch is a thick layer of pitch and leather wadding. Take torch. Of course. Of course. Light torch. Take tinder from pack. After removing the tinderbox from your backpack, your shoulders feel as if they've been given a summer holiday. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. It's true, Deluxe Talks. Why is it that only bad smells waft? When's the last time rose and vanilla wafted? Yeah, waft should be pretty neutral. Oh yeah, a smell of pie. Yeah, we'll waft. Light torch. With the flint and stone you remove from the tinderbox, you strike a spark large enough to ignite the pitch that covers the head of your torch. After several minutes, you hold a burning shaft high in the air. Fantastic. North. This is new. 50 feet north of the stairway, you find a doorway along the east wall. You now stand halfway down a north to south passage with a doorway in the east wall. Can we look? Hinges of the closed door in front of you are rusty. Like I said, I love all these little images. Look at his little torch. Look at our little He-Man with his little torch. His little dithered pants. Then the bright red and bright magenta wall and door. In a CGG, you haven't stolen an apple pie from your windowsill in years. Yeah, I'll windowsill in years, which while my evening is set up. Yeah, I think the smell of an apple pie would waft. Okay. Okay, so What are we gonna do? Open door. And here's the placeholder of computer graphics that don't exist, I guess. No matter how much you try to push the door open, the rusty hinges won't budge. Kick door. You kick the door and loosen the rusty hinges. Okay, open door. After what seems like ages... After what seems ages in trying to open the door, you cry with relief. Cry with relief. That conjures up a different image to me than what I think they're intending. You cry with relief as the rusty hinges finally begin to creak. With all your strength, you push the door slowly back. I feel like he'd be sobbing, but I know that's not what they mean. Oh, Deluxe Likes, you haven't finished Freddy Farkas' Confession? It's a good... I really like Freddy Farkas. Manly cries of relief. Yeah. I love... Yeah, it does look like a comic book, Mouse. I love the art in this so much. That's why my next cross-stitch project will be something from this game. Maybe... I'm not going to do the whole interface because there's a lot of like blank space. But yeah, just the two left-hand graphics, I'm going to do something like that. Crying like He-Man cries. Oh, Cosmic Void 3, I love the Freddy Farkas song. With the little bouncy ball karaoke. And I when I played it, I didn't have a voiced version, so you just kind of had to sing along to yourself. Oh, did the non-voiced version even have the voiced song? Anyway. Okay, in. I guess we go in. Yep. Look at that snazzy room with the lemon yellow walls. With your men following, you step through the open doorway and into the room beyond. Within the room, dozens of rats scurry back and forth in sudden panic as they try to escape the glowing light of your burning torch. Rats! Why did it have to be rats? After stepping over the skeletal remains of an animal which is lying several feet in front of the door, you stop and look around. Along the north wall of the guard room, there's a table, and opposite along the south wall, a chair. Standing at the back of the room, you can see a large open barrel. Apart from the sparse furnishings, the skeletal remains of an animal, and the constantly irritating rats, there's nothing else to see. Examine barrel. Barrel is filled up to the brim with stagnant water. At the bottom of the barrel, you can vaguely see the outline of a bottle of water and a dead mouse. This text looks pretty hard to read aloud. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Take bottle. Examine bottle of water. Your leather bottle is full of black stagnant water. Empty bottle of water. Okay, examine bottle of water. Okay. Look. Examine rats. The rats are... Ooh, look at that. Are ugly looking critters. Examine remains. What remains? I know, leather bottle. I don't know. I think that was just a bit of a mistake. Okay. Out. Okay, we're just gonna go north. 80 feet north of the doorway, you arrive at a T-junction. Look. East. We're gonna go east. Look. Hanging on a rusty nail to the right of the closed door is a key. Take key. Examine key. Percent. 20%. Were we 20% before? Oops, save. Walk 2. Let me mark this down. Let me mark. Walk 2. I'm just, like I told you guys, I'm just going by a walkthrough now. Because a combination of limited inventory, missed encounters, and this starvation mechanic have kind of combined to make me kind of say, let's just get through this one now. I do like this game a lot, but I feel like I could get stuck in a no-win situation with the starvation thing. Yeah, a leather bottle like a water skin. I think that's what they mean. Apparently it's not supposed to be a long game, Bilkun, even though we're only at 20% right now. Yeah, Karashlas, the game is pretty strict, so that's why we're gonna just do a self-guided tour. I like to call a walkthrough a self-guided tour of Legend of the Sword. We're gonna go east. Oh, take key. Unlock door with key. Unlock door with key. Okay. Open door. Without any help, you finally, after several exhausting attempts, push the heavy door open. You hero! Ooh, I like that graphic too. In. Cautiously step through the open doorway and into the room beyond. On the floor of the damp cell, you can see the skeletal remains of 2 humans chained to the east wall. Search skeletons. You search the skeletons and find nothing. Examine skeleton. For some reason, that's the way I'm supposed to say it. The 2 skeletons are chained to the wall. On one of the skeletons, wrapped around its leg bone, is some cloth. Examine cloth. Take cloth. Whilst kneeling on the floor, you unwind the cloth and take it. Great. Out. West. West. 60 feet west of the junction, the passage ends at a closed doorway. I wonder which door this unlocks. Smiles to Vil as he pushes past you and picks up a brass key, which, was lying on the passage floor. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Open door. Okay, pull. After pushing the heavy bolt across, you pull the door open. Okay, in. With your men following, you make your way down to the foot of the stairs, where you now enter a passage set north and south from the stairway. I really like that stairway composition, that little illustration. Let's save under walk. Yes, overwrite. Look. Okay, great. They both end in wooden doorways. We're going to go south. As you walk south toward the door at the end of the passage, your face passes through numerous cobwebs that hang like streamers from the ceiling. 80 feet from the stairs, you arrive at the doorway. Deluxe sucks. I'm in my 30s and I don't own a single brass key. You can buy them at like secondhand stores. I find like old antique stores will have often like a ton of like old, really genuine brass keys or old metal keys, and I feel like a bit of regret that I didn't actually buy one of them when I had the chance. The door is shut. Open door. As you push the door open, immediate silence falls over your men. Through the open doorway, you see dozens of large chests and pots overflowing with sparkling gems and other precious artifacts. Nice. Through the open door, you see a small room with treasure. Look at the treasure. Look at that adorable treasure. With treasure lying in the middle. In. With smiles spreading across their faces, Pagan and the others rush to follow you into the room. Covering everything except for the treasure itself is a thick, soft carpet of dust. Nice. That's true in all sim. Cobwebs that hang like streamers from the ceiling. That sentence is a very macabre double entendre now. This I didn't think of it that way, but you're right. You're right. And treasure was cornbread the whole time. I love cornbread. And judging by the length of our candle, maybe these guys would also love some cornbread. And that would be more useful to them than actual treasure. And Delexstock says, if I keel over tomorrow, how on earth is my one nephew supposed to have a genuine adventure game experience to secure my inheritance? Let's look. Okay, yeah, we looked. We saw dust. Let's just don't take the treasure, but we're going to try to take the treasure. Right? Examine treasure. Unlike the rest of the room, the treasure completely dust-free, not suspicious at all. Take treasure. As you bend down to pick a handful of pearls, the impossible happens. The once precious display now begins to shimmer and dissolve before your very eyes. As it finally disappears, the door behind you slams shut. The room is now empty. Oh. Open door. Okay, so that's why you don't take the treasure. It's all trap, and I guess we now starve to death slowly. Kick door. Kick the door and hurt your foot. Punch door. Let's go to actions. Let's attack. Oh, we can't. Okay, never mind. Okay, so that's it. We would starve to death. We can't do that. Load walk. Oh, wait. Load walk 2. Okay, don't take the cornbread. Failed the virtue test. We had to try. We had to try. Okay. Don't take treasure. Okay, out. Reluctantly, you lead your men back into the passageway outside. I have a hard time believing that our men didn't try to take any of that treasure, considering they stole a ring off of the hunter that other time, and just seem to take anything that they want whenever they feel like it. But good on them for not. After ducking beneath the cobwebs, you lead your men back to the foot of the stairs. Look. Okay. North. Whilst carrying the torch, you lead the men north, 60 to 70 feet from the passage stairway. The passage arrives at a large doorway. Look. Ooh, written on the closed door in white lettering is the word Portacodius. Now, do you remember we did see that word Portacodius? Somewhere. At some point. I'm looking at my notes. We found it somewhere. I don't remember where, but we did. Legit. Anna, your safe is files always called Anna 1, Anna 2, Anna New, etc. Aw, that's sweet. I like that. Yeah, oh, Deluxe Tux says saves games religiously is 01, 02, 03, 04. I try being creative, and it says at least descriptive with save files, but then I get into the game and it just don't. I don't know. I have to write these down because I'm scared that I won't remember. In fact, I was really frightened that I wouldn't have the right save game name today. Okay, we have Portacodius. Unlock door with key. Unlock door with key. The bronze key won't fit. Maybe the brass key that I found upstairs will fit, smiles DeVille as he steps forward. After twisting the key, the lock clicks and opens. This is almost like better than Ultima, right? Because in Ultima you have to manage all your keys, but this guy voluntarily opened the right key, opened the right lock with the right key, which is nice. Okay, open door. Oh, Portacodius was on the inside of the Hunter's Ring. Speaking of the Hunter's Ring, that Borgelius stole. As you push the door slowly back, a blinding flash of green light suddenly explodes out of the room and fills the passage. Look. Ooh. Look at that dithering. Oh, through the open doorway, a shimmering green light glows out of the room and illuminates the once darkened passage. Is the music too loud? As well, I just want to double check with you guys. In. Having pushed the door back, you lead your men cautiously into the room. Hovering above the ground at the back of the room is a large circular sphere. Okay. And exploding out of the sphere is a fluorescent green light. Examine sphere. Okay, I'm glad the music's good. It could be a gateway to another dimension. Now that's kind of a leap, but okay. Anna says, a lot of things I find super interesting. Most people seem to find boring, but I don't feel that way. Here in this community, it's so nice. Thank you, Anna. And Deluxe Duck says, I spend hours here every week and I love it. I was hooked the first time I heard Julia plug the Crimson Diamond on that one panel in like 2020. Deluxe Duck, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Edenway says, I think the save games in the gray box version of King's Quest 1 was just a single letter name. Or I'm thinking about the SSI game Champions of Kryn, maybe both. Monkey Toupee. No, I've seen gateways to other dimensions. That's definitely a gateway to another dimension. Now, we have met maybe not this playthrough, but on previous playthroughs, we have met a purple sphere that claimed to be a gateway to a swamp. So I can see why we would consider this green sphere to go somewhere else. Oh, Anna, thank you. Anna says there's a lot of longevity to us people here in the stream, and that's a credit to the streamer. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I love streaming with you guys. I love hanging out. It's awesome. Okay, sphere. What do we do with the sphere? Oh, ask Borgelius for ring. Borgelius. I'm sorry. Borgelius for ring. Here you are, sulks Borgelius as he removes the ring from the inside of his sack, where earlier he'd hidden it. Didn't want it anyway. Examine ring. Yes, inscribed on the inside of the silver ring is the word Portacotius, which translated means a combination of powers are needed for the power within. Wear ring. Wear ring. Slide ring onto finger. Save. Walk. Yes. In. Cautiously, you cross over to the sphere, and with your men following, you enter. Seconds pass as you fall headlong into a kaleidoscope of brilliant lights until suddenly, almost as if it were nothing more than an illusion, the lights disappear. To your astonishment, you find yourself and your men standing at a three-way junction along a forest path. Your torch has also gone out. Due to the strange ride, your whole body feels strong and fresh as if it had been regenerated. Not according to our candle length. Okay, we have some paths. Okay, great. Percent. 25. We got 5%. We got 5% for passing through the green sphere. Oh, thanks, Deluxe Tux. Deluxe Tux says Julia would be a great teacher for pretty much any subject. I don't know about any subject, but I would like to do that at some point. And I do have a bachelor's of applied arts illustration, so I don't know if that would help me get any kind of teaching going. But Chris DeLeon and I have talked a bit about what I could do after Crimson Diamond is launched in terms of maybe doing some teaching or a course or consulting or seminars or workshops or any manner of things. That's something for me to think about that I would be interested in doing for sure. Oh, Deluxe Tux, that is true. The Deluxe Tux says, I am a teacher myself, so I call him like I sees him. That's a really super high compliment, Deluxe Tux, so thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very, very much. Oh, thanks, Anna. Yeah, it's good to have regulars, for sure. Good numbers, good regulars. Quarter over. We're quarter done. Okay, now we're supposed to... See, here's the thing. There's no real indication... Oh, sitting on a branch several feet above your head is a sniggering fat monkey with a banana in its hands. We're supposed to hide for some reason, and I don't know why. Oh, we're supposed to go south and hide. Path covered in deadwood and scrub from slow decaying gives a strange, spongy feel underfoot. As the trees on both sides part and reveal an east to west river, you suddenly become aware of something large. Okay, that's why we're hiding. Something large approaching from the west. Okay, this is where we're hiding. Quickly you whisper into the trees. Beneath a large bush, you watch an enormous and hideous creature pass slowly by and disappear east. These types of encounters are another challenging aspect of this game. Oh my gosh, this is so mean. That was uglier than my mother-in-law, laughs Borgalius as he follows you back to the path. I don't like Borgalius. He stole the hunter's ring, which we did need, but he stole it. And then he insulted his mother-in-law. I'm surprised that he even has a wife. He's so unpleasant. But I love those illustrations. These ones, actually, I really love the jungle and us peeping out of the trees. I love the weird dithering that this game has. It's unexpected combinations. We saw earlier there was some red and green dithering, which I would tend to shy away from, but it's really effective here. And in fact, we see that in the background in this one. It's a completely different style, and I find it incredibly appealing. Nobody ever liked Borgalius' mother-in-law. Anna. Anthony, good evening. Happy Crimson Tuesday. We haven't met his mother-in-law. Maybe she's awful. Well, this is true, but it's almost like, you know, I think Borgalius is awful, so I kind of feel like his mother-in-law would be a real sweetheart. But they could both be terrible people. You know, I don't know. Okay, look. 300 yards down the river, you can see a wooden shack. Oh, how cute. See, along the opposite bank. Great. Okay. North. Okay. Okay, that's nothing new. Look. Okay, west. West. Okay, so this is like probably stuff I've read before. Actually, no, we haven't. This looks like a new area, doesn't it? Let me just check the map again. Or just check the map. Okay. Okay. Actually, I didn't want to... did I just travel by accident? What happened? Recap. Wait, okay, okay. Did I just get turned around? What happened? Why was I... Hold on, I'm getting lost. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. Load. Walk to. Oh no, that was right. Load, walk. Okay, in. Okay, fine. Sorry, I had to redo that part because I lost track of where I was. What's happening? Oh no. Hold on. Let me do this again. I'm getting turned around. In. Where ring? Do I have the ring? Okay, yeah, in. Okay. In. South. Okay. That's fine, whatever. Look. Okay. North. West. Oh no, okay, that was right. Okay. Path continues. Okay, that just... So for some reason we moved weirdly and that disoriented me. The path continues west for about 10 minutes through tangled foliage and trees before circling slowly around to the northwest. 2 to 3 minutes from the bend, the path ends at the base of a huge, dead-looking tree with a hole of almost 6 feet in diameter, halfway up its trunk. Seated against the inside of the hole of what appears to be a lookout point is a large troll. Fortunately, he's fast asleep. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I get easily turned around. Okay, climb tree. Okay, having ascended the tree, you clamber quietly into the hole and step onto a large ledge within. At the back of the small circular room, if you can call it a room, is a wooden stairway that spirals downward through the center of the hollowed-out tree. Sitting just inside the troll's entrance, the tree's entrance, and having a snooze is a troll. Fortunately, the creaking floorboards beneath don't awaken him. What do you say? Shall we give him a good kick in? Grins Borgelius mischievously. See what I mean about Borgelius? I don't like this guy. I just don't. Down. Oh. Downstairs. Nice. Okay. Open door. Okay. Cautiously, you pull the door ajar. Through the open doorway, you see 2 passages north and west. These are lit by a fluorescent blue glow emanating from the wall and illuminating the passages like a lighted candle in the dark. Ooh! Oh, wow. Catching up on chat a little bit. Exactly, and I bet Borgelius' mother-in-law is lovely. And it says he probably down talks her and she's adorable. Deluxe Tux says, that reminds me of the old joke, what's the difference between in-laws and outlaws? Outlaws are wanted. No, Cypress D, yeah, exactly. The red and green neutralizes into like a mustardy brown that's useful if you need a mild mid-tone. I really like the use of it here. Deluxe Tux, that's a really adorable story. I dated this girl briefly in college, and it turned out I got on with her mom better than I got on with her. We went on a date to an art museum, and my girlfriend was bored in 10 minutes, but her mom was an art teacher. We ended up talking quite a bit. That's so sweet. The girlfriend, well, it didn't work out, yeah. Aww. That's so sweet, Deluxe Tux. I love that story. Deluxe Tux, that's another good joke. First man, my mother-in-law is an angel. Second man, you're a lucky fella. Mine's still alive. I haven't heard that one. That's a good one. I mean, you know, mother-in-law jokes are, you know, kind of dated, I guess, now, but that's a good twist. Deluxe Tux, I haven't spoken to my mother-in-law for 18 months. I don't like to interrupt her. These are all very good. These are all very good. Okay. What was I doing? Climb street, just enter. Open door. Door's already open. Out. Enter. Enter? Why is it saying enter? Okay, that's fine. That worked. North. Look. Foot to the right of your foot. At the foot of the west wall, a large rat scurries into a dark hole and disappears. Northwest. 30 yards from the turning, you notice a small dark object lying on the floor of the passage. Ah, my God! Gasps Cornelius as he steps past you to pick it up. It's a head. Hey, what a stroke of luck, laughs Deville as he bends and picks up a knife which was lying next to the head. Damn it, he groans as he tucks the weapon into his belt. It's blunt. Great. Great. SE. Look. There's not a good deal to see. Look in hole. There's a hole? Is there a hole? As you bend down to peer into the dark hole, a rat jumps out and viciously bites you on the hand before disappearing down the passage. The little rat bag, or words to that effect. Okay, it's in the walkthrough in parentheses that rat bites you, so that's part of the plan. That's part of the grand design here. Dave says, I don't know, maybe mother-in-law jokes are less funny if you don't have one. Concept of mother-in-law joke is inherently funny. It's just, mother-in-law is just like a placeholder for any other thing like you want to make the joke. It could be anything really in that part. Like someone that you have to be around but you don't necessarily want to be around. That is a kind of an unintended consequence of, you know, something. So, there's a lot packed into it, I guess. More than I was thinking at the outset. Okay. We got bit. That's part of it. Looking hole. Again. You see a piece of parchment. Okay. That's great. Take parchment. Having made doubly sure there's no rat hiding in the hole, you now remove the piece of parchment. Now we can read it. If we just... We can... Oh, examine it. Examine it. Because this parser's a little bit sophisticated, actually, even though this is 1988. Printed on the paper is the symbol of the evil Mamba. A gigantic spider which lives on human flesh. Like, does it live on human flesh? Like, it's like a tick? Or does it eat human flesh? Right? Anyway. The symbol is the picture of a giant eye. Okay. And yeah, James is, I was going to say James is an angel, but that just ties back into the mother-in-law joke. And it says, my husband has been very patient because we live in a big family home with both my parents, which there is certainly a lot of compromise around the house. BMD Nerd, happy Crimson Tuesday. BMD Nerd says, I've missed a lot. What is the main goal here? This is Legend of the Sword, and we need to find the sword and the shield to save the realms of Enzar? Hold on. Realms of something from a wizard that's turning people into zombie things? Something. And apparently the sword and shield will help with that, and indirectly. But we haven't heard tell very much about those things. Except for a bird once said that he knows where they are, but he won't tell us, but I think he's lying. Yeah, ticks are pretty scary. Cypress D, I'm not sure which I prefer. Both are terrible. Concerning the gigantic spider which lives on human flesh. Both sound terrible. Flesh-eating giant spider or giant spider that lives on your flesh. Oh gosh, Andy, you got a tick on the back of your neck. Oh, scary. Scary. Bad this year, and so are those odorous ants. Ah. Yikes. Okay, we can drop it. Drop the parchment. I like that description. You allow the parchment to fall out of your hands. There's something so comical about that description. I hope we don't starve to death. Oh my gosh. Don't starve. Isn't there a game called that? I've never played it. South. Enter. Up. Oh. Okay, so we have to wake up this troll somehow. Okay. So I'm going to save walk 2. Yes. Wake up troll. This is a very sophisticated text parser. Watch what you're doing, otherwise you'll probably end up awakening him. I want to. Wake troll. Well, okay. I was just saying how sophisticated I found this parser, but anyway. Oh, anyway, says I got moths for annoying bugs right now. One of my cats is somewhat adept at trying to catch them. The other cats are lazy bums who just watch the bugs fly out. Yeah, I'm scared to death. Well, I'm not scared to death of ticks, but I'm very leery of them. Oh, okay. Eating Way says, yes, there's a game called Don't Starve. And it's a great game, Cypress D said. Yeah, this parser I find fascinating. Okay, leave that to me, grins DeVille as he steps forward and places the blunt knife which he found earlier against the troll's throat and wakens him. What the hell? Ah, watch what you're doing, will you? Winces the troll as DeVille calmly points out the knife. What do you want? He asks pleadingly. What have you got to offer? Answers DeVille as he allows the tip of the blade to draw a tiny trickle of blood. Under the floorboards, stutters the troll. There's a key to the treasury. What a helpful fellow you are, grins DeVille wickedly as he suddenly rims the blade upward, then pushes the troll out of the tree. DeVille's kind of a jerk too. I don't like these people. I don't like these people. Okay. Lift floorboard. Okay, you lift the loose floorboard and discard it over your shoulder. Oi! Watch what you're doing, shouts Pagan angrily as the wooden floorboard whistles past his head and disappears through the tree's opening. In the hole beneath it, the ruined floorboard is a key. Now, take key. Examine key. Examine smaller key. Key's made of solid steel. Percent. Let's check out the percent. Okay, still 25. It's kind of interesting how this game marks progress, too. Take key downstairs. Downstairs. Okay. Downstairs. Enter. Enter. West. Okay. The walkthrough is very strange and it doesn't offer much explanation. Just enter west. Give melon and spear to Cornelius. Oh, okay. Give melon and spear to Cornelius. Cheers, smiles Cornelius sarcastically as he takes the large melon and the spear. We needed to do that. North. Okay. The same second in which you begin to lead your men north, you notice a strange stench hanging in the air which grows steadily stronger as you continue. You also notice that the rats are becoming more numerous. 40 yards from the junction, the passage enters through a room of what looks to be the inside of a dustbin. Suddenly, and from behind a large pile of dung, a troll approaches. Aha! I see I have visitors. He chortles. I like chortles as a word. As Borgelius turns to look at you, the troll begins to chant an evil spell. You can also see a wooden shovel. Okay, Deluxe Duck says, Don't Starve is a way too hard and roguelikey for me. I've tried it a few times but never got far. Yeah, we're ruffians. These guys are ruffians. I don't know if I'm much better than them, but, you know. Chortles owns. Thank you, Crosslash. Chortles is a great classic word, yes. Chortle, the word just word. It's a great word, chortle. And I don't use it nearly enough. Chortling intensifies. Okay, here we go. What are we going to do about this? Kick troll. We're going to kick. You little bleep-a-bleep, shouts the troll as he jumps out of the way of your flying kick. Flying kick! We have to do that again. Kick troll. We have to kick troll twice. Grabbing the troll by the hair, you pull his face down and after kneeing him in the face, you kick him in the ribs. Oh, so mean. As he falls to the ground pleading, you break his neck. Oh, you break his neck. A strange bottle, which the troll was earlier carrying, is now lying on the floor. Take strange bottle. Examine strange bottle. Jumping up and down inside a strange bottle and shouting to be let out as an angry sprite. Save. Walk. Yes. Okay, we're supposed to open it. Open strange bottle. As the sprite flies out of the bottle, he shouts at you. To pass one of the final gateways, you need to find a wooden disc. Before laying hands on this precious item, you need to escape from prison. Suddenly, the sprite and the empty bottle disappear. Cool. Take shovel. It's a bottle of Sprite. Oh, it's so true. Take. What was it? Was it take shovel. Woo. Examine shovel. The workmanship that's gone into the shovel is amazing. Probably made in Japan. Ah, this game is nice. I like it. It's so weird. Galera Dragon, welcome back. We're 25% into our play of Legend of the Sword. I'm gonna play this for like maybe about another 6 to 10 minutes. Bilkin says, what I would like is a YouTube video that demonstrates by acting the different verbs like chortle, chuckle, giggle. These are verbs that cannot be described in a dictionary. They have to be seen and heard in order to be known. I totally agree. Ah. Good to see you, good to see you. And what was for... Did you go for dinner? What was for dinner? I think you said you went for dinner. Okay. Take shovel. South. West. Okay. Unlock gates with small key. Oh, chili you made last night. Nice. I did. Oh, unlock gate with small key. Cool. Lock draws back. Okay. Great. Drop small key. Let it fall from your hands. Open gates. This is exciting. Slowly push the gates open. In. With the men following, you step through the open gates. Now apparently we're at 30%, which is very exciting. Yes! 30% of puzzles achieved. And wife wanted to watch more Lower Decks. I've not watched any Lower Decks. I love Star Trek The Next Generation. But, and I hear Lower Decks is quite good, but, I kind of stopped watching, for the most part, Trek after Next Generation. I watched, some of Deep Space Nine. I watched a little wee bit of Voyager, and then nothing really since then. I watched, one of those new shows, and the first season of Picard, and I just gave up after that. Did I watch 2 seasons of Picard? I don't even remember anymore. Okay, we're in. Look. Blocked by cave-in. Okay, this is where we are using dig with shovel. Surface of the ground beneath you is too hard to dig through. What? In west. Oh, west. 30 yards west of the gate, you arrive at a point where the passage is blocked by cave-in. Now we're supposed to dig with shovel. Apparently this is a different type of cave-in. Grunts of exertion fill the dimly lit passage as you help your men dig a tunnel through the cave-in. Finally, after what seems hours, there's a hole large enough to scramble through. On hands and knees you crawl, leading your men toward a dark passage beyond. Cool. Light torch again. Okay, we did that again. Nice. West. Ooh. I love that little room, and look at that adorable little silhouette. 30 yards from the foot of the cave-in, the passage enters a small storage room of about 40 feet square. You can also see a grappling hook. The back of the room, next to a statue standing in a niche, is a wooden barrel and a roll of neatly coiled rope. There's also at the foot of the south wall a wooden chest. Lying in the middle of the room is a grappling hook. Fantastic. Fantastic. Examine statue. Oh my goodness. Written near the base of the statue, beneath the drawing of a tiny skull, are the words, "Read the High Lord's skull through a pair of star-shaped eyes and behold a clue." Examine wall. Just above the chest, you find a small circular hole in the wall. Examine hole. At the back of the hole, you can see the pointed tip of a dart. Ooh, booby trap. Booby trap. Save. Walk 2. Yes. Examine chest. Wooden chest is closed, but not locked. Okay. Okay. Say, let's open chest and let's get that dart in us. How about that? Okay, Lower Deck is worth it, Galaris, the dragon says, very tongue-in-cheek. Nice. Ooh. Had a 3rd grade teacher who's a big Trekkie, had a big Enterprise model hanging in the classroom. Nice. She was cool. Hope she's doing well. Let's do this. Yay! My favorite screens. This is what I want to cross-stitch for my next project. As you ease the lid slowly up, a tiny arrow shoots out of a hole directly behind the chest and sinks into your wrist. The poison covering the arrow tip is so powerful that within 5 seconds your paralyzed body collapses to the floor dead. On this occasion you have failed. Better luck next time, you'll need it. Okay, fine. Yes. Load, was it walk? I can't remember which one I did. No, load, walk 2. Okay. Okay, we're supposed to move the chest first. You drag the chest across the floor to another spot along the south wall. I like this as a puzzle. I think this is actually pretty ingenious. Now we can open it. Cautiously, you ease the lid of the chest open. Suddenly, from a hole about a foot above the area where the chest was earlier standing, a dart shoots across the room and hits the opposite wall. I think that's really smart. Let's see. Examine chest. Written on the inside of the chest are the words, "Beyond the mark of the devil." You can also see the bottom of the chest. At the bottom of the chest, a gold key. Take gold key. Examine gold key. Examine barrel. Change to the barrel, which is full of well-matured mead, is a ladle. Ooh, fill ladle with mead. Drink mead. What if I just drank from the barrel? Drink mead. Okay, try filling. Okay, so they're not going to let us do that. That's fine. Put all in pack except bottle, sword, and torch. Would that work? That command? Put all in pack except bottle, sword, and torch. Is that going to work? Although a bit of a squeeze, you finally managed to push the tinderbox into your backpack. Backpack already full. For the time being, you'll have to carry the bronze key. That did work, though, as a command. I mean, very impressive parser, and I can't say enough about it. Fill leather bottle with mead. Examine leather bottle. The leather bottle is stitched tight with strong twine of horsehair. Yeah, oh, fill leather. We think they mean wineskin or water skin. It's fine. You submerge the leather bottle into the barrel, filling it to the top with the rather strong mead. Fantastic. What time check? 11:31. Let's save it. Walk. Yes. This is great. In fact, let's check percent. 35%. Not bad. Jacob says hi. Hey, Jacob. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And, you know, get well soon. You and your mom both. Anna said, I am deep into a Civ 3 campaign with James and Jacob. I have to go so I can attempt to get to the industrial age. Thank you for the stream. I'm glad I made it to the screen that you were going to cross-stitch. Also, I loved your Mother's Day card. Cat card is gorgeous. Thank you so much, Anna. Good luck on your campaign. And good luck to James and Jacob. Good luck to all of you, although I know there can only be one champion. Probably. I'm assuming so. But yeah, I think actually this is good timing because it doesn't look like we're going to finish Legend of the Sword today, much to my surprise. We're at 35%, but it looks like we'll be playing more of this next time, in fact. Davor, have a wonderful evening. Happy Crimson Tuesday, or happy, we'll have a wonderful whatever time of day it is. I'm going to get some Mario practice in, but Kat had other plans. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Wonderful to see you, of course, as usual. Yeah, let us find someone to raid, I guess. This is a pretty good stopping point, although I will save it again. Actually, okay, I just saved it as walk. Okay, let me just make a note. So, May 16th is walk. Walk. Yep. Oh, and I didn't, when I started this, I didn't, actually give the information for the music that we're listening to currently, which is by Doomworld composers. A few people, I don't know how many people, but a bunch of people got together and made some original modern MIDIs. This album was released in 2020, and it's meant to supplement Heretic Shadow of the Serpent Riders. And it's wonderful stuff. And there is some links there for James Paddock Music and JimmyThePowerhouse.net. If you're interested in learning more about people who are still making MIDI music to the day, it's not just Dan who's making MIDI music. There's a community of people who are making some really good tracks, and this is an album I've really been enjoying. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, Galera. Yeah, Fractal Mind Mike actually recommended this to me. And if you go to James Paddock Music, there's a bunch of other MIDIs that you can play. And if you check the README out, I think it pretty much says that you can play it. You can play this stuff, and even I think modify it and stuff like that, which I'm not planning on doing, so I didn't really look at the terms for that. But yeah, if you're streaming and you want to have some epic MIDI music, not just this album but other albums, definitely check that out and enjoy, enjoy.